Hi loves, and welcome to my channel. My name is Erica. This is GypsyCowgirlTarot. I am a psychic medium and a healer. You guys have seen the title, so you guys already know why you're here. If you're new, welcome for the first time, my loves. It is definitely not an accident if you found this reading. And those of you guys returning back to the channel, welcome back in, my loves, okay? Thank you for every like, for subscribing, for sharing, for all the things, commenting, which is where I love to connect with you guys in the comment section. Tying your energy into the channel is huge because I'm pulling on collective messages, but when you've left that energy transfer, it allows me to connect with you guys more fully, okay? So you've seen the title, so you guys already have that idea of why you're here, right? I keep getting this, it's such a confused masculine. This energy, this masculine energy is so confused. They are leaning into their future, doing a lot of thinking about the future, about what that looks like, things of that nature. But they have to leave behind a wand in order to grab onto this one. And so what I'm getting here is, for some of them, it's an energy of feeling very stuck. Like, I don't know how to get out of the situation, whether it's karmic or just their own patterning, ego, you know, not trusting, a fear of abandonment, you know, all these things. It's like, this seems nice. This is what I want, but I have to leave this behind to pursue this. And I feel for a lot of them, there's this like, it's like I feel like they're being ripped in half. One way is like, I'm being pulled here, but I have to release my old paradigm. I have to release my old comfort zones. There's a shift, right? And that it's frightful. It's fearful for them to do that, right? So there's this I'm being, you know, pulled in this direction towards something new, towards a new, you know, beginning for my own life. But I'm very confused because I feel like I'm changing, but at the same time, I'm still the same person in a lot of ways. I don't know how to integrate this new version of me. And all I know what to do right now is just stay where it's comfortable. Comfort zones. This came up in a message the other day, trying to cling to the old ways of living, being. And it's like the universe is going to start taking, it's like they're trying to hold on, and the universe is going to start lifting one finger by one finger until they have to let go. But this is someone very confused because they love you. They really love you. Let's pull on that really quickly. Show me the feelings and emotions of this masculine towards towards the viewers. What is the energy of this masculine? How are they feeling? Four of Swords. You're a healing energy. They feel like they want to surrender to this. They do. There's the confusion. Exactly. It really feels like I don't know how to navigate uncharted waters. These waters that I've been in, I can navigate. I could do it blindfolded. But these new waters, setting intentions, planning, looking out to the future, to new horizons, that's uncharted territory. They want to break the silence between the two of you guys. Okay, that's another thing that they're trying to figure out. Okay, but they're getting in their own way, okay? This is someone who really, really misses talking to you. They miss hearing the sound of your voice. They miss communication with you on a regular basis. They miss being able to pick up the phone and call you, or just pick up the phone and text you, okay? They are, like, when they sleep at night, they're dreaming about you. There's a lot of vivid dream energy here. The universe is showing them sign after sign, you know? They're watching, you know, a show on TV, and you know, there's a character on the show with your name. Or there's a character in a movie and they celebrate the birthday, and the birthday is your birthday. You know, the universe is very, very intricate and wise and powerful. There's something with that. When they're trying to just mind their own business, it keeps showing up. It just keeps showing up. But I feel the energy of this person is having a very hard time minding their business right now. They're watching you through a screen, through some kind of glass, or, you know, a phone, a laptop, you know, I don't know. They could be watching, like, you know, they could go online on their TV, you know. But they're watching you through a screen. It's how they feel connected with you, you know. Like, it's how they connect with you while, you know. Okay, we have the Devil coming out, Capricorn energy. First major arcana here. This person feels stuck with the Devil. Whatever they've been attached to here, okay, they don't, look at him. He's like, God, just leave me alone. You know, I wish I could just, you know, I wish I could just go to sleep and wake up and this would all be gone or over. The way to clear this confusion is for this person to be brave, you know, to choose to change their life. Show me the Devil. Show me the Devil. Why is the Devil here? 10 of Wands. It's about the burdensome energy in their life. Responsibility, just the heaviness, the weight of the world on their shoulders. Maybe it has to do with moving. You know, maybe they live with someone. And maybe it's like, you know, we'd have to, you know, divide assets and figure all this stuff out. And I just wish it would go away. It's like that. That's what I really get. This person wishes that they could just snap their finger and, you know, be free or single. Whatever it is, it's clear from these strings here. But they are extremely burdened by the Devil energy right now, the karma in their life. The codependent baggage, burdens. There's a lot of baggage here. Okay, look at all the bags. She's carrying one, and she's got, you know, her Highland cattle. That's what it is. She's got it loaded up, you know. This person is someone who wants to reach out to you, but they don't want to reach out the Devil's hand. Okay, Devil can't dance with angels, all that. But for some of you guys, they're going to. And what I mean by that is they might be in some kind of, whatever their karmic attachments is, I feel like this person, the 10 speaks of completion, right? That's something big completed. She's moving out. She's packed her bags. She's taken her baggage with her, whatever it is. Packing up her life and moving forward, moving on to a new beginning, Ace of Wands. Because the 10 becomes the 1. Something is over. Okay, what I'm getting here is that for some of you guys, if this person is in a third party, this person could be reaching out, and the communication could be a little confusing for you because it's almost like they're reaching out to you, but they still have strings attached. But I think what that communication is, it's about this energy. It's about them going, hey, I'm looking out to new horizons in my future. I want to leave this behind. This is what I've been planning and strategizing and setting my intentions to and creating goals with. This is what I want to do. This is what my life is going to be going through at this moment. I just want you to know that I still dream of you, think of you, that I still feel the heart connection here with you. Even through all of my heaviness and everything that I'm going through, okay, I felt I needed to reach out to you. And this is not exactly how I wanted to reach out to you, or, you know, but I'm cutting these strings. And I want you to know that I care for you, or yada, 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 right? Okay, 7 of Swords was just on the bottom of the deck. Deception. It's like they want to reach out to you. That's why it's confusing, because, you know, and what I'm getting is like someone being like, please be open, you know? Not like, oh, you got to be open emotionally. And, you know, what it is like, are you just open to even hearing them out, you know? If they're still connected to something karmic here. The Devil energies. Oh my gosh, I stopped shuffling and the Ten of Swords shows up with the Queen of Wands, karmic energy with communication. Eight of Wands to someone who's single, abundant. You're the Nine of Pentacles. This is also someone who wants to be, who's getting single, who's been daydreaming of becoming single and being on their own again. Okay, so this is so much beautiful confirmation just now. Thank you, Spirit, for always backing me up. This is someone who wants to reach out, communicate to you in a big way. Okay, I feel that there could be, you know, like what they say, it may not be like all open and, you know, they don't want to come in and like, you know, express their undying love to you while they're still connected to someone else, right? They want to do things right. But there's something here about the silence between you guys, time that's passed, you know, stuff like that. And I feel like this person they want to communicate even though it may feel a bit premature. They want to be open and honest. They want to say to you, yes, I'm still closing out this cycle over here, but I need you to know how I feel. I need you to know at least where I'm feeling right now or where I'm coming from and what's happening in my life. Okay, you guys, that's shadow work. You know, and that's a part of our processes and how we heal and, you know, how we transmute and purge things out and like, you know. So let's pull a little bit more on this. Yeah, there is a planning here. There's a planning and a breaking free. There's a painful ending happening. There's something here where it's rock bottom. It is dead. We have 10-10. Okay, and I think that's what this person wants to communicate to you. They just don't want you to judge them. That's why I hope like that they'll just be open. One, to communication, but two, to seeing the truth of what they're sharing with you. Okay, no, like, I don't feel that this person's going to try to pursue. This is someone coming from a different angle, from a different frequency. That's why they're having this weird, like, you know, because they're going more and more and more into their true soul self and path, but they still have this old version of self playing out on some level for a lot of them, you know, where they're slowly but surely moving into the new and the wheel is turning. Okay, but there is some resistance. They are still kind of like freaking out about moving forward in new directions, or moving into the new direction and path of their new version of self, whatever that looks like for them. Okay. I'm hearing Selena. What's the song? I can't like think of it. I can hear it, but I can't like get it up. The song is by Selena, and it's that, 'cause I'm dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow. I'll be holding you tight, and there's nowhere in the world I'd rather be. Right? Isn't that Selena? Then here in my room. Look at that. Ace of Truth showing up as I'm singing Selena. This is someone who's figuring some things out. I'm telling you, you guys, don't pay attention to what's going on in the 3D physical world. Okay, I spoke about this, I believe, in my last Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine Soulmate or Twin Flame message. I think that was yesterday that I did that. Yeah. This person is sitting, okay, in their own little bubble. Okay, if they're with a karmic partner, there's a disconnect between them. I don't care what you see. I don't care if they're smiling and laughing and, you know, and running on the beach like under a rainbow. I don't care. This is someone who is not happy. That's why they've gone within. They are soul searching. And what they're soul searching is a new path, a new life. And this person, you know, for a lot of you guys, this person, they have so much respect for you. They value your opinion, your wisdom. They feel like a very, you know, this is a true, like, you know, this kind of a connection. you guys have a very strong soul bond. You guys have a strong telepathy between each other, right? It's almost like they want to come in and be like, hey, have you been getting my telepathic smoke signals and all my messages? And you go, yeah. And you know, have you been getting mine? Yes, I have. And then it's like, there's also this like excitement. It's almost like a child's like, you know, excitement, like where they want to share these experiences with you, these synchronistic moments, you know, the songs coming through, you know, they have been trying to cling to the old ways and old versions and old timelines, paradigms, connections, all the things. This masculine knows that this is played out, whatever's been going on in their life. That's why he's like this. And what I keep getting is, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? It's as if they've dug themselves a deep hole and they want out of it, but I don't know, guilt, or, you know, they're afraid of gossipers, or they just don't want to deal with it, you know, because it's, you know, a lot. I don't know. This person has a fear of coming in and communicating to you because, again, they think so highly of you. They respect you. For a lot of you, they're in love with you. You know, they've connected. Crown chakra's open, heart chakra's open. There's alignment happening. Kundalini's risen. There's all this stuff happening on an energy level. Okay, emotional healing is happening. Their minds are shifting. The way they think is shifting. Their imagination's more open and creative and expansive. But this is all new for them, you know? And they're afraid someone who they like view as like, you know, like, you know, when you appear, they see a photo of you or whatever it is, play an old message that, you know, they can hear your voice, or it's like the angels are singing you know, 100,000 angels, a legion of angels. Ah, it's like that. Okay? They're afraid that if they come in, that you're going to put them outside in the cold. They're already outside in the cold. But this is particularly about them coming in and communicating to you. There is a fear that you may look at them like they're a two-timer. They're trying to be, you know, juggle, you know, their old self, old ways, you know, whatever's going on their side, and trying to, you know you're not going to think that unless they try pursuing you. And then if they do, then that's just very low vibrational. They're not where you want them to be anyway. I'm talking about honor. I'm talking about someone who their crown chakra, exactly, the crown chakra is lit up. They are receiving downloads, activations, so many upgrades. I'm telling you, you guys, it doesn't matter if you're not witnessing it in the 3D right now, you will. You will. The people around them who are around them constantly, or who they frequent, you know, family or friends, or even karmic partners, or their own, you know, family members, kids, friend, best friend, I don't know, cousin, they are seeing it within this masculine, and they're like, holy shit, what is, like, they're changing. Just like when you started changing, people, you know, people say that to people like us, right? I get that a lot, all the time. Like, there's something different about you. Did you do something to your hair? Is it your skin? Is it, you know, it's like, no, I didn't do anything to myself whatsoever. It's my frequency. It's risen. It's jumped higher than the last time we interacted, or the last time I saw you, or, you know what I mean? And oftentimes our divinity starts to shine from the inside out. Literally, we develop a glow. Our skin glows. You know, our bodies have a glowy light to them. Our hair glows differently. Our eyes twinkle and sparkle on a different level. Like, there's almost like an aging in reverse kind of effect too. This person is different to the people around them, and they're different. They're recognizing it within themselves. They want to talk about this different energy. They want to talk about, I feel like I'm going through a spiritual awakening. Something's happening. Maybe they've learned a lot from you by watching you about spirituality, awakening, angel numbers, you know, all of, you know, the crystalline activations and the DNA upgrades, you know, things of that nature. Maybe they thought you were cuckoo. Ooh, see the spiral, right? They are connected. So please don't doubt that, okay? For who this message is for, right? Don't worry about what's happening in the fight or in the 3D right now. There is something that's going around and around and around in their head, and it has to do with their enlightenment. Okay? This is a huge card of communication. Thank you. Archangel Michael energy here. Huge card of communication. Look at this. I want to communicate to you that I want to release something that I've been holding on to in my reality, in my 3D matrix world, or my 3D world, I should say. Well, yeah, matrix, because whatever's going on with them, it's old stuff. It is connected to the 3D energy of that nature. Okay? The 9 of Swords. I want to end a cycle. I'm in so much darkness. I'm having trouble sleeping, or I can't, you know, I usually like to go to bed early, and now I can't, you know, I'm like, it's like I'm up late, I get anxiety at night, or maybe it's just like, you know, the moment my head hits the pillow and I'm out, you are the dream that comes into, look at, see the one white crow around all the darkness? You are the white crow. You are that angel spirit that comes through all the time, but at night. This person is really beating themselves up over you and their choices that they've made in life. Okay, but this is not about that, you know? These types of soulful connections that are destined to be, especially if it's like a twin flame. I mean, you guys incarnated here in the same lifetime for a very specific reason and purpose. And it's not to go on movie dates every Friday night. It's a spiritual purpose. This person feels that too. They feel that you two belong together and that you two will create greatness together. They just know it. You know, like people ask, you know, those of us who are very psychic and connected, like, right? Well, how do you know? You know, people who, you know, are close to me, they still question me or my gifts at times, you know? Well, how can you be certain? How do you know? You know, which we can all connect to, by the way, right? We all are intuitive. We all have telepathy, and we're all energy, and, you know, all the things. This masculine is seeing the difference now. They are connecting the dots and seeing, third eye and crown, the truth of the universe, and you are the catalyst for that. For a lot of you guys, they're the catalyst of you for that. Or they catalyze you into a deeper spiritual awakening. That's what happened between me and my twin flame. I was already on my awakening journey for like 4 years or something like that. Since 2016. Very tragic year for my life, right? Jolted me open. It was a little bit slower, but then it started becoming more gradual and faster around end of 2017 and going into 2018. Okay, anyways, but after meeting the twin in the physical, it was like that. Everything just opened up, right? So, and technically that's what we're meant to do for each other, is to come back together and reawaken each other. And yes, be in physical union. But if that didn't happen, you know, it's not the end of the world, you guys. You guys truly did fulfill your mission on that level. But yeah, are you guys meant to come together and do all kinds of other work together and very powerful stuff? Yes, absolutely. And the universe is in favor of these types of connections, you know, whether it be a twin flame or a very just, you know, intense and very elevated past life connection that you share with someone. Anyways, they're feeling this. They're feeling that magical energy here. So like, okay, so that's what I was saying. They now see the difference between the mundane matrixy energy and how they're still living or been living. They're seeing the patterns. on such a huge scale at this time. Massive enlightenment here about a lot. And on the other side of the spectrum, that's why I'm getting like the ripping in half and like feeling the pull to this new path, but also feeling, you know, like they're feeling the disconnection happening, the great purge of the old life and cycles and self, and the new, the rebirth. Okay, but they're having a difficult time with the big death cycle here, the big completion here. Or they've been having a hard time. They're still going through it. We have heaviness, okay? We have anxiety and nerves through the roof and it's like almost like a heaviness here where they have to hold it all in. Like where they can't tell anyone, they have to be all hush hush. I don't have anyone to talk to about this stuff. You know, if they're married to this karmic person, this Queen of Wands energy, if like they're married or even if they've been in like a long-term live-in thing or whatever, their friends are intertwined, right? For the most part. Okay, if their friends are intertwined, you know, they've met each other's families, you know, there could be children, right? And if they're married, then there's like our in-laws and, you know, right? And so this is a breaking away, a peeling away of all of that stuff. That's the 3D stuff. Where they're placing so much like, oh my God, on. Okay, but now because they're getting into that place of more enlightenment and what they're realizing and seeing now in a different light, it's self-love. It's all the things. It's not coming from a place of the ego. So they're transitioning into that, right? Of, why do I care about what people are going to say? This is my life and no one's living my life but me. And I am clearly, working through some stuff from my past. And, you know, I feel that this is a time for me of change and I'm feeling different, or I just want to, you know, I'm seeing my future differently and I'm wanting kind of different things, or, you know, I'm wanting to get healthy out of nowhere and, you know, I'm doing things that feel good for me or I want to, you know, there's that kind of stuff now, right? And you are the other piece of that puzzle that brings it all together. Okay, the cards are sitting here like this, staring at me, and this is the 3 of Swords right there. Okay, there's a little peekaboo, right? But it's about coming fully out and not hiding anymore. To let you know that they do want union with you. Okay, or that they're going through a separation in a home. Or with someone they've been engaged to, or committed to, or married to. There's justice here. He's using his sword to cut things away. Okay, so there's big decisions going down with the masculine energies, right? But as always, right? Like we don't, you know, we're healing ourselves. We're going through our own stuff coming out of eclipse portal and just everything, and like, you know, Libra season and now Scorpio season, right? So, you know, the feminines are, right? Okay, and I know a lot of feminines have gotten a little frustrated, and I think during the eclipse portal, a lot of divine feminines kind of went into the darkness and went into the shadow, you know, when it comes to the connection, okay? Like, you kind of were swimming through the void in that way too, you know? Should I just, you know, this person's never coming in, should I, right? I feel a lot of feminines were reaching like these points, and then it was like, you come back to truth and you're like, okay. And then each time you do that, you learn, you heal that part of self. Okay. All right. So there's something, you know, there's some big stuff going down, some rebalancing, if you will. There's karma playing out here though. Okay. All right. Where there's been the injustices, there's balance being restored to bring justice. Okay. And wish fulfillment and forward movement, right? And then temperance, healing, and all that, right? So this person, this is what they want to say. You're, you know, I mean, I don't know, they might say like, you're the love of my life. Like, I've never forgotten you, but I have some shit I need to clean up, you know? So I'll be in touch, you know? But I need you to know that I think of you, I miss you. I've always missed you, you know? It could be that, or it could be smaller than that, you know? It's gonna be different for thousands and thousands of you, of course. It could be bigger than that, I don't know. It doesn't feel much bigger than that though, because it feels like, again, like I said, they don't want to get super emotional or too like, you know, into it if they can't fully get into it, right? If they can't fully dive in deep with you the way that they want to, okay? They just need to speak a truth to you. And it's a big truth. And for most of you guys tuning in, this truth, it will bring forth new beginnings between you guys. But you have the 10 and 1 of swords. So first, this, completion. They have to create endings. And they have to turn their back on things. And they have to release the baggage and the burdens. Okay? And then it brings forth that, a victory, clarity. Some kind of very healing energy, truth. Okay? And they step into that like, you know, Archangel Michael warrior type of archetype. He's the warrior angel, you know. But you guys, it's them stepping into the warrior. And I think a lot of these masculines are very connected to Archangel Michael. I think he's helping out a lot of masculines right now. And so is Yeshua, so is Jesus and Mary Magdalene, very strongly. So anyways, my love, so this is what I have. We're at 31 minutes. Okay. Woo, I just like started going channeling. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope it connects with you. I think that it will. You know, for most of you guys tuning in, you know, if you made it till this far, then yeah, I know it is. Let's just grab a couple cards really fast before we go. Let's get the tea. If you guys want to hone in on your own like personal twin flame journey or anything, I do have a few different reading options down below. General reading, past life Akashic reading, you know. I have like a 20-minute vent sesh. It's not a reading, but it's 20 minutes of just, you know, connecting and people sharing and, you know, feel like I can't talk to anyone about this stuff, you know, it feels good to talk to you about it because you understand, you know, it's like that kind of a thing. I do offer an intuitive energy healing session. So anyways, loves, it's all there. It's all down below. That's also where you can find the information for my quantum healing workshop. It's a quantum healing activation workshop I'm going to be holding over Zoom on Saturday. And we will be working with Goddess Isis of ancient Egypt, Hathor, and Mary Magdalene that day. It's my 5th one that I've done. They're very powerful. They're very fun. They're very beautiful. They're very, you know, intense, you know. But everyone that, you know, all the feedback is like very, very, very good and very, very magical is what I want to say. So anyways, that's also down below, how to get a ticket, etc. All right. So just give us a couple cards here for the tea for this masculine, you know. Give me more energy, please, around this separation energy here. Okay, and the Justice and the Queen of Wands. I feel for some of you guys, this person has a very like judgy mother or karmic mom or whatever. I don't know. It doesn't have to be, but I just feel like whoever this is, they're very pretentious. Like they would like judge and judge and judge other people, but then they would be like, you know, the church going Christian or whatever that like, you know, guzzles a bottle of wine every night to themselves, you know, like that kind of a thing. Again, there's nothing wrong with drinking, but everything in moderation. And you guys know what I mean by that. But I feel that. Or maybe a sister or a friend. Or maybe even the karmic partner is like that too, right? Well, we know that. Very, very false energy, fake, you know. Oh, I go to church every Sunday, but I, you know, swear like a sailor and, you know, drink to my limits and, you know, be like that. Denial, contradicting, a refusal, dismissal, and not facing reality. So for some of you guys, this person is still maybe in a mode of trying to like not face reality and like dismiss this, right? And this kind of goes along with the message of not facing reality, right? I think this is them, if they're not quite at the point where they're like seeing it and like wanting to reach out and like, you know, smooth things over and like handle business and like, you know, complete these big life lessons, you know, karmic lessons, right? If they're not already there, then they're about to be, okay? I do feel that. All right, let's see. Secrets, a love affair, keeping things inside, not opening up, illusions. It came out upside down. And I just said, they're about to, they will. Like, you know, it is that energy. It's there of, you know, wanting to communicate really badly with you right now. This person wants to communicate very, very badly with you. So badly. Like, I can't even tell you how much I feel it. Okay, so it's the opposite of not opening up and keeping things inside and being secretive and all that. Okay. Yeah, see, it's the opposite because there's unconditional love. They love you. This person is they feel the soul love, period. Okay, we'll say that. This person feels that soul, past life, whatever kind of soulmate energy, love. Okay? Unconditional compassion, a genuine union. See, you are the genuine union. And as they align more to authenticity, truth, and genuine soulful energy, they move out of the other energy, right? Of ego-driven karmic things. They want unconditional love. They want that soulful energy. See, and there's it says boxed up, an environment change, and empty shell. There's moving. See, I'm telling you, for a lot of them, there's going to have to be moving out. Other people, you know, maybe the karmic moves out. I don't know. Okay, but it's an environmental change. See, they already know. That's what the stuff they're thinking of and planning and mulling over. And, you know, how could I make this transition as smooth as possible? Frozen, not speaking, a stone wall, and not taking action. So there's some movement happening after a time of not taking action. They've been stubborn like a stone wall for many of them and not taking action even though they wanted to. And now they're like, they've done a lot of thinking about this. And they know that the moment that they reach out to you, it becomes very real. Not that it's not real already, but it's like once they reach out, it can't be undone, right? And when you have a true divine connection like this, there is in a true soul connection where you two are destined to be together or a part of each other's destined paths. There's nothing that you can truly say to this person, because if it's this kind of a connection, you're not going to be toxic to each other or to them. You're not going to be, you know, you might get angry, upset, or irritated, or, you know, but it's never going to be like name calling and toxicity and like, I hate you and like, you know, nothing like that ever, right? You might have moments where, you know, they push you to the limit, right? But this person does know on a soul level, like that it's what they want. See, the clown, I feel like the clown. I feel like foolish, you know, like I've been wearing, you know, I've been playing a, you know, being something I'm not, right? Someone has to dress up as the clown and be the clown, right? Appearances, shame, and humiliation. See, they're afraid of, you know, that you may judge them, you know, and that's just their own, you know, fear that they got to work through. I think that they will. I feel it. Okay. So, and for a lot of them, they feel like, you know, they've let things drag on, or they, you know, could be different for everybody. Okay. But there is some kind of extreme harshness, ending, you know, things like that. And then them wanting to, then there's a union energy after that, you see. The 10 of Swords becomes the 1 of Swords, the Ace of Swords. Reconciliation, coming back, making it work, and a second chance. So again, they want to know. They want to know. So this is what I have for you. Again, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for joining the channel, for being here, for liking. Let me know, like I said in the comments, how it resonates. I send love. I hope you, I already said that. I'm like, I hope you enjoy. I'm kind of like losing my my focus here because the sun is like beaming into my eyeballs. But anyways, loves, thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Mwah. Bye.